Hey everyone, how you doing? It's another great episode of Lunchtime Talk with Steve, and we are here just chatting it up. Okay, there are a couple of things I want to talk about today, and I don't know. I mean, one of them is definitely when you have someone in your life that you appreciate, you have to let them know you appreciate them because they're not here tomorrow. There's no guarantee they'll be here tomorrow, I should say. Um, so definitely you have to let people know you appreciate them. Pick up the phone, make those phone calls. Say, hey, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a long time. Stuff like that. And when I say how you doing, I don't mean just how you doing. Oh yeah, I'm good, and then you move on. I mean, talk to the person. How are you doing? How's everything? You know, and not that you want to talk about that you want to go back and gossip about them or anything like that, but you just want to talk about what's going on because you genuinely care because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. I just wanted to say that up front. But let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and start the intro so that we can get going. So while the intro's playing, share it out with your friends, your relatives, your favorite groups. Just push it out there on Facebook. All right. All right. Thanks very much. I appreciate it, people. I really do. Let's go ahead and get that going, and I'll be right back to chat with you and see exactly what it is that you guys um, that you want to talk about on this beautiful Friday afternoon, or yeah, afternoon. All right, there we go. We are back, and I just wanted to, touch bases with you guys. I'm still sending out to a few other people as well. Um, as you guys pop in to say hi, just or to see what's going on, just say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Just pop in and like, hey, you're watching from Dallas or from Louisville, Kentucky, or England, or wherever you're watching from, because we get people watching from all over the world. I know you guys are home, so. I mean, just let me know where you're watching from. Um, let's see. Hey, Mark, what's going on? I see Mark is popping in there. Hey, Mark, do me a favor. Log back out and put your name on the bottom of it. All right. I'll send you a message on here as well. Yeah, Mark is popping in. We're gonna get Mark in here in just a second. If any of you guys want to join the conversation, if you want to pop in and join the conversation, just click on the link that I shared. It's right there. If you're watching it on the replay and you're making comments or anything like that, yes, I'm still seeing the comments and I still reply to the comments. I do look at them, you know. So let's go ahead and get Mark in there with us. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Ain't that much. Just took a bath and getting ready to go out.
Where are you headed to?
Ah, man, I don't know. I gotta go pick up a car, but then my cousin wanted to go to eat. I told him, man, I'm afraid of those. I don't care how much antibodies I got. I'm afraid of going to the restaurant.
I hear
So
you. I hear
I
you.
ain't doing that. I am not gonna go around a crowd of people. To hell with that. Yeah. Hey, but I want to give my props to the gentleman that was on your show a couple of days, man. The man is for real. But I was doing something I couldn't do yesterday, but I want to give him his props, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gary
yeah,
McDonald. Yeah,
that's some real talk right there, man. You
yeah. But
know?
you know what? Yeah, and he has a book. He has a book
Okay,
that's
yeah.
out. Yeah, just
Got it.
go to my website. Go to lunchtime talk with steve.com, and you
Yeah.
can order his book right from there. And it's a
Okay.
very interesting read. I'll tell you that. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. There's some real shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's
Yeah.
something else. I've known Gary for quite some time
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
Well,
good guy.
I like a person that's plain spoken.
Yeah.
Because I can hold it back myself. So, yeah, you
Mhm.
know, yeah. So, what are you talking about today? Because I
I
just
don't
saw it.
know, just different things, you know. No topic in particular, just chit chatting about different things.
Okay.
One of the things that I was mentioning before was even when you have people, you gotta let people know you appreciate them while they're alive. You gotta let them know.
There you go.
There's that
Yep.
old expression, "Give me my roses when I can smell it, or I can
Yep.
smell them," and that's what we have to do. We have to give people their roses when they can smell them, because it doesn't
Yep.
make sense sending all the flowers to the graveside. Nobody can see it.
Yeah.
Well,
Like my.
the people alive can see it, but the person that's dead can't. You got to give them the props while they're here.
I totally agree with you. Hey, man, that's for real. You wait for the man dead for tell I good.
You know, and then when you're alive, all they do is talk about you. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So, Steve, hey, man, I appreciate you very much. You know, all
Thank
my
you.
family, Shay and all them. Yep, Charles. I mean, all the Balderamas, the Leslies. Yep, I appreciate those people very much. All my family, man.
I
I love
appreciate
you
you too,
guys.
man. I
Yeah,
appreciate you
man.
coming on and sharing your
Yeah,
information and just being there, because sometimes we chat offline and stuff like that too. So I really do appreciate you, man.
yeah, man. That's why I checked in today because I want you to know I appreciate you. It's not that I was dodging you.
Yeah, no, I know. I know you're busy at work. I know a lot of people are busy during the week.
Yeah,
And the thing
it
is, people
wasn't.
are
It
watching, but
wasn't.
they can't come on. You know.
It wasn't really work. I was setting up something to because as soon as the border opened, Mark Steven is going to be the first there in Belize.
I gotta go down to Belize too. I gotta go.
Oh man, I wish you would go down when I'm down there so I can show you around, man.
Well, that's what I want to do, because I want to get in touch. As a matter of fact, the Prime Minister's brother, I met him at the Belizean Chamber of Commerce meeting. I can't remember what his position is with the chamber.
Okay.
And of course, his last name is Barrows, so
Yeah, right, right. The lawyer. Yeah.
so I definitely want to get a chance to meet him, and from what I understand, to go down there with the last name of Barrow is like almost royalty. I don't know. I'm
Yep,
just saying.
there you go. You're gonna be right up in the red, and you got on the right shirt today. The red, yeah, because that's their color, red. Yeah.
See, so I'm gonna go down when you're down there, and we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna
Oh
see what
yeah.
we can do in Belize, do a
Oh,
show from Belize.
there you go. That's hey. If I can make it happen too, hey, I'll be there.
That'd be
Yep.
pretty cool.
Oh yeah, man. Show you the Mayan ruins and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let you get to know my family, man. I miss them a lot. You
I can
know.
imagine, man. I can imagine.
I can't wait. Yeah, I'm just giving thanks that I'm glad to be alive, and so hey, man, I appreciate everyone that prayed for me, even my enemies, man.
Yeah,
I pray for you. That's all I
and
can. Yep, I can't continue the way I was going. I think this was a eye opener. So, yeah, Yep.
Yeah. There's a
Oh yeah.
lot that we gotta be thankful for, and we take it for granted. I mean, you know,
Today.
we
Yeah.
take for granted that I mean, just things as simple as getting up in the morning or walking, or
Yeah.
with all these different things. You do things without pain, and you take it for granted.
Right.
But then
Right.
when
Yep.
as a matter of fact, my mom had a friend in New York, and he owned a store in New York. And one morning he woke up, and I guess it was because of his diabetes or something, but I don't think he knew about the diabetes.
Yeah.
And he was blind; he couldn't see. He woke up
Yep.
and he could not see for like 2 months.
Yeah.
He couldn't see,
Yeah.
and then it's like when he got that eyesight back because it came back, he was lucky enough that it came back. When he got that back, I mean, he appreciated just looking at things, just the sunlight, just the flowers, just
Right.
everything, the things you took for granted. He appreciates
Right.
seeing it. That's what we
Yep.
got to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're right. You're totally right. And I see people looking at little things that they don't have and they want.
Hmm.
I don't want anymore.
Yeah.
I really don't want anymore. If I got it, I got it. If I don't, all the same. I'm just happy, like you said, just even seeing, get up in the morning,
Mm.
walk, you can get around. I don't worry about nothing now. Little arguments with my wife that stop. When she start, I just say, babe, I love you. You know, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Seriously, that's it for me. I am not
Yeah.
going to be arguing and worrying. I tell my boys every day. I mean, it was telling them before, but not every day. But now I tell them every day how much I appreciate them. You know, yep.
You got to.
And my other kids too. Even though they're old, I tell them,
Mm.
hey, you know, I appreciate you guys. So, and I'm in all their lives. So, I got eight, by the way, eight of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 33-year old, 31-year old.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The ones in England. Yeah.
Mm.
My daughter that's getting married. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
So
She's
wait,
the,
so
yeah.
run through the ages for me.
I got a 33-year-old, uh, 31-year-old, and I got a 29-year-old, and I got, in fact, I don't want to say this, but two of them are 33. But those were the days. Those were the days, Steve.
And they're not
Uh,
twins. They're not from the same woman.
I was a bad boy back then, Yeah, bad
Yeah,
boy.
you gotta enjoy life. I tell you.
Changed a lot. I mean, wasn't the best back then, but really trying to get there. I'm not righteous. I'm not,
Hmm.
I'm not perfect, but hey, I think I'm on the right track now, even before, but worth, better now. Yeah, so I got eight. I got a Down syndrome daughter that I say she's up syndrome.
Hmm.
Yep, and she's 29. Yep, yep. Oh yeah. So, and I got a son in the police force, and then I got the in Belize, and then I got
Okay.
my two boys. Yep, yep.
So how old is the youngest?
The youngest is 10.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you got from 32 to 10.
yeah.
Wow.
33, 33 to 10.
From 33 to 10. That's a gap right there for you. I tell you, that's a
Yeah,
gap.
yeah, man. But life goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, oh, yeah. So I want to shout out to them. I hope they're having a good day because they
Hmm.
might be watching because everything I watch, they try to get on, see what I say. Yeah. 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 But Steve, I wanted to ask you something. What was it? I'll tell you something that I heard. What was it? Memory is not there. That's why I wanted to get on yesterday. But like I said, that was one
Hmm.
of the things I want to give my props to the dude, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
straight
Yeah,
up, man.
yeah.
That's,
Gary's cool. He's really cool. We're gonna have him on again.
yeah,
And we're gonna do different guest co-hosts as
yeah.
well. Like next week. Next week, I
Yeah.
actually have a full lineup of people I'm interviewing. I have
Okay.
Ruby Green. Um, she's running for public defender here in Broward County.
Okay.
I have a guy named Ron Sanderson who
Okay.
actually he wrote a few books on autism, and he's
Okay.
he's one of the leaders in the field in autism. I
Yeah.
have a lady out of Trinidad,
Hmm.
I have a guy out of Jamaica. I have, I
Yeah.
mean, because now with the way it is with the video, I can interview people anywhere in the world. Now these platforms are getting so much better.
Yeah.
So people now are hitting me up from all over the world and asking about interviews, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. I
Yep.
mean, there's another guy that's gonna come on. He's not sure when yet. I'm trying to get someone, a Hispanic co-host for that day because he's from Cuba, but he lives in Spain
Okay.
and his English isn't that good. So
Yeah.
so he's he can speak English, but it's just not that
Yeah.
good. And so he wants someone there that's in case he forgets the word or forgets the phrase or whatever, he can say to them and they can repeat it, kind of thing. And it's good because it's really good that now the show is definitely international. It's not
Yeah.
just that people are watching from other countries, but people are participating from other countries. So you know that's
Yeah.
really good. I'm really feeling good.
Yeah. Hey, man. Steve, I knew it was gonna go somewhere. These are some good topics, man. We had some good topics that I saw. I was like, "Ooh, I gotta get into this shit." Shay was the one that sent me this stuff
Yeah,
about you. Yeah, yeah, my cousin Shay.
yeah.
So
I haven't
yeah.
heard from her in a while. I gotta connect with her and Garth and see what's going on because I haven't heard from them in a while either.
I
They used
saw
to be on
Garth
all the
was
time.
he's always live anyway. Yeah. And
Hmm.
he's always on his bike or some shit, man. That dude is a daredevil, you know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he enjoying life, man. I've met him yet. I've met him in person. I even haven't met Shay in person yet, but planning to, man.
Yeah,
Hopefully this everything blows over. I'm gonna go to Florida. I'm gonna go to Houston, all those places, man. One of my cousins supposed to drive with me as soon as they open the border at Belize. He's
hmm.
supposed to ride with me. One of my cousins from Houston, Sam. So
Wait,
hopefully
drive with
we
you
can
where?
have
You're
fun
gonna drive from here all the way
to
to Belize?
Belize. Yeah. Oh
Dude, I
yeah.
would love to do that trip because you go all the way through Mexico and also, oh man, I would love to do that trip.
Yeah, man. I'll take you through the nice
Oh
route
man.
that is called the um, Pan American Highway that goes through like almost the middle of Mexico. You go up in the mountains. You can see the snow up in these mountains and the volcanoes. Yeah.
How long
Yeah.
does it take?
It takes from here in Washington, D.C., it takes roughly about 5 days because we have to stop at the broker down there at the border, Mexico U.S. border, and you you wait and you got to get in line. So sometimes the line is so long, and I know that's what's going to happen. You know,
Yeah,
when
because
this border open up, shit, it's gonna
everybody's
be.
gonna want to do it. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So that's why I don't go Christmas time and I don't go Easter time because it's fully loaded. And I'm not talking hundreds, I'm talking thousands, thousands.
Wait. So you drive your regular car, or do you get an RV, or
No,
what? How do you do it?
no, what I do, see, Steve, I'm smart. I buy cars at the auction, two cars,
Hmm.
hook them up with the tow bar, one in the back, and the other one, like I buy a bigger vehicle to pull the one. So like right now, I got a 2012 Ford Focus. I'm looking for a pickup truck to buy and an SUV
Hmm.
to pull the car, and that's what I do. Then when I get down there, I sell it, make
You
some money.
sell the car or the SUV or
The
both?
both cars.
Wow. And when
Yeah,
you fly
because I
back,
have a car, I have two cars down there that I use. I have two
so
cars.
so you take the cars down and then you fly and you sell them and you fly back.
Yeah, then I fly back. I ain't driving back. No, I already did that
Wow.
job. Yeah, but I fly back. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Mark. We're gonna have to do that one of these days. We are gonna
Oh,
have to do that.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. You'll enjoy it, believe me, because we'll stop at some casitas and little things, that is very nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
get some authentic food, because a friend of
Yeah.
mine actually owns a restaurant here in Fort Lauderdale called Casa
Yeah.
Frida. And
Casa Frida. Okay.
Casa Frida, yeah, over on Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale. And they
Yeah.
sell authentic Mexican food. And
Yeah.
the thing is, what made them open up that restaurant, is when they first came here from Mexico to the United States and they're looking for food and they went into Taco Bell because the commercials, make it sound like it's Mexican food. And
Yeah.
when they got to Taco Bell, they're like, "This isn't Mexican."
No, it's not.
So they,
It's not.
so yeah, it's
Yep.
not Mexican, but living here, we think it is. And so they opened up an authentic Mexican restaurant, and
There you go.
the food
There you
is
go.
so much different. I'm like,
Oh,
wow,
oh yeah. Taco
yeah.
Bell gives me a burn stomach.
I don't even eat Taco Bell. I'm
Yep.
telling you.
So that's why I don't go there. I don't go to Taco Bell. And what's the name of the other one that we have? Um, Chipotle.
Oh yeah. See, I don't really go to that one either. But Taco Bell, if I do go, when I do go, I don't want the beef. That beef
No.
always gives me heartburn and stuff. So
And
I
it's
don't.
tough. And
Yeah,
it's tough. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't go to that one.
Yeah.
But I think that yeah, that'd be a good trip. So far, let me see. Gary wants to go to Dubai. You're going to drive down to Belize, dude. By the time I'm done, I'm gonna be like, this is gonna be a world travel show. I'm gonna
Yeah.
feel like
And
one of those people you see on CNN. Maybe, hey, CNN, if you're watching, hey, I'm available.
yep. So when we go to Belize, what we could do, like the last time I got some cousin in Honduras, La Ceiba,
Hmm.
Honduras. So I went and visited them. Yeah. Oh man, and La Ceiba? Oh my
So
God.
So when you
Whew.
stop off from so that's why it's taking you 5 days because you stop as
No,
well.
no. I know 5 days to Belize through Mexico. When I get to Belize, I went to La Ceiba. I took a boat across to Honduras and then took a bus up to La Ceiba, Honduras.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And boy, that was a trip. Yep. So, yep, you can do all that, man. And then
I,
one time, like 10 years, about 5, 6 years ago, I went to Belize and then I went to Panama. I had some friends that was going to Panama and they had their own plane. So I just jumped on the plane with them and we went to Panama.
I
I
have a
saw,
friend that lives in Panama, as a matter of fact,
yeah,
and we got a lot of people from Barbados that
yeah.
were born there because they went to help build the Panama Canal. My mother's father, was actually born there.
Yeah,
You know.
my grandfather did too. Yeah,
Hmm.
so yeah, man, this is crazy, this world. And next thing you go to and see the bars out there, right?
In Belize.
In Panama.
Panama. Oh man,
Yeah.
I see his last name was a Barrow, but hey, I would love to go meet some of the Barrows over there too.
I met some Stevens out there in Panama, but guess
Uh,
what? They're all dark skinned than me. And when I
uh,
told them I was Steven, I said, "No, man, you white." Yeah, it was so funny. They're
uh,
your complexion. Even in Belize, we have Stevens, but you see, a lot of people, like I say, don't know my background because my grandfather is almost your complexion,
mhm.
or even darker. Yeah, my grandfather was dark. My
Yeah,
grandmother is how I get this complexion. You know, yeah,
yeah.
and my dad and my mom. Yeah,
We have
so
relatives over in Cologne and Panama, so it's like, I
yeah,
mean, I don't know them, but
see, yeah.
so if anybody's watching from Cologne, from Panama, just hit me up, inbox me, whatever. If we might be related.
There you go. There you go.
I'm
Yeah.
not rich, so I'm not rich, so don't ask me for money.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. But Steve, man, nice talking to you, bro.
It was good
Talk
talking
to
to
you
you.
soon. I gotta go. I want to shout out to my family again, man. I love you guys, the Balderomas, the Leslies, Ramirez, all the way in Belize, my aunt, Beverly Swayze, all my cousins in Belize, I mean, friends, love you guys. So I'll see you guys soon.
Yep. Mark and I are going to be driving down there. Okay.
There you go. There you go, Steve. That would be a trip, though. That would be a trip, man. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I definitely got to do it. I definitely
Yeah.
got to do it.
You get some cervezas and just hang a little bit on the seafront. Oh man,
All
the
right.
ocean front is good, man. Yeah. So all right.
All right.
Okay, Steve.
All right, Mark. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Man, I can't wait for that trip. I'm definitely going to do that. That's going to be a good one. I have to take like if it's a week to drive down, I'm gonna have to definitely take the 2 week vacation from work so I can drive down and then turn around and fly back and everything. Um, yeah, but we welcome anyone that wants to chat. If you want to chat, just go ahead and click on the link. You can just join into the conversation. The link is right there. Just click on it, put your name in there, and boom, you're good to go. Or send me a message if you don't want to come on camera. But yeah, man, I tell you, it's one of those days. I mean, outside here, I know you guys are seeing the Brooklyn Bridge background, so it looks good. But I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and the the weather is like really gloomy because we have that. Well, I don't think it's been named yet. I don't think it's been officially called a tropical storm, but we have that disturbance off the coast of Florida that is probably going to turn into our first tropical storm of the year, which would be Arthur if they name it. And wow, it's dropping a lot of rain on us. It really is. It's been and good. I mean, a good thing is I don't have to go wash the car. That's the best part. I don't have to wash the car, but the only thing is, it's kind of gloomy. You can't go out. Like going out on the balcony, it starts to rain, and it's a little bit. It just the weather alone kind of makes you feel kind of gloomy. And so again, that's why you got to call and check on people. You got to call and check and make sure because you don't know who is feeling depressed or who might have some kind of an issue going on or whatever right now. And then this weather makes it a little bit worse. It's like more on top of more on top of more. Looking on your people, looking on them, your friends and whoever, just peeking on them every once in a while and just hey, what's up? Just checking in on you, just making sure you're good you know I don't have much to talk about today. That's really what I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I appreciate Mark coming on and I appreciate you guys watching. I have a little bit different what do you call it setup today, so that's why you're not seeing me turning like that and seeing my face. So I did a little bit of a different setup. I'm actually in the middle of setting up a whole little studio thing kind of thing. I'll show you guys a little bit later because after I'm done, then I'll show you how you can create your own studio like this, like what I'm doing now for less than $100. I mean, literally less than $100. Light, camera, background, less than $100. I'll show you guys how you can set that up. So look forward to that. Next week, like I said, we have a whole lineup of people. We have a host of people. We have credit repair. We have, and the importance of credit. We have David Muir from here in Fort Lauderdale, David I. Muir, not the David Muir from ABC News. Hey, I got to start somewhere. But this good David Muir right here, he does a lot in our community. He does a lot around the world. World class photographer, world class author. He has a book. He's a really good author. Look, if you see some of his pictures, they make you feel like you could reach in and grab like the fruit or whatever it is that because I mean he has pictures of everything. Look up his book. It's called Pieces of Jamaica. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put that on my website when we're done. So you can go. Let me put up the website too, right there. You can go to the website and you can look up his book called Pieces of Jamaica. It's awesome. But yeah, he's going to be on. He's actually talking about a history museum, a Caribbean history museum. Because the thing is, we have a lot of Caribbean history, rich history that we don't celebrate, we don't know about. We don't teach it to our children, and then again we can't because we don't know about it. So we need to get to learn some of this history, and this is a guy that's gonna help us out with that because he has an organization where they're actually building the this history museum. There's so many people. I think next week I believe I have 8 or 9 guests lined up for next week. So yes, this is definitely growing. Like I said, we have international guests. We have from Jamaica. We have from Trinidad. Um, there's another one that's going to be coming on that's in Spain. He's from Cuba, but he lives in Spain. I'm trying to get a couple other people from different places. So if you guys are anywhere at all, anywhere, and you have internet connection, which you have to if you're hearing me, we can interview you. We can have a chat, even if it's not like an interview. If you don't have a business or whatever, let's just chat. I want to know what it's like in your neck of the woods. I want to know what it's like where you live. Talk to me. Let's chat. What do you guys do for fun in Norway? What do you do for fun in Iceland or Greenland or up in the Yukon of Canada? What do you do in Saskatchewan or Toronto? I want to know because you know what? Most of the people that are listening probably have never been to those areas. I haven't, so I want to know. Link up with me. Send me an inbox message or even drop a message on here. I read all the messages. So drop a message on here. Let me know, and let's get you on the show. Let's talk about some of the stuff that that you're used to that you do. I mean, some of you guys out there do everything from hunting to cow tipping to bobsledding. You might participate in the Iditarod. I don't know. I want to know. I want to know what it's like to do those things, and we can share views, and I'll tell you what it's like to go python hunting in the Everglades, or to go on an airboat and go looking for gators, or so many different things that we do here, fishing, or even the beach. We take the beach for granted. That's another thing too. We take things like the beach for granted, but there's so many people that have never been to the beach, never even seen the water, and we take it for granted. But you got people that live in the middle of the country, that might live in Tennessee or Arkansas or, North or South Dakota, any of those places. And they may see the lakes that they have out there, but they've never seen the ocean. So the things we take for granted, they're probably saying, wow, you mean you go to the ocean? You see the ocean? Yeah. Just like how I'm saying, wow. So you mean to tell me you actually go to a mountain and you could up on the top of the mountain is snowing and you look over and you can see like we see on TV like on Happy Days when they go on the lookout point and they can see the whole city, all the lights. We don't have that in Florida. The highest points that we really have are the garbage heaps that they just made into these mountains. And if you don't believe me, look up Vista View Park. Vista View Park in Davie, Florida. That's a garbage heap. And now you can now they put grass and everything on top of it and created a county park. So now, when from the top of that park, you can see all the way over to the ocean. You can see down in Miami. You can see so many different places. But it's a man-made mountain or hill because it's not a mountain; it's a hill. But it's a garbage heap. So again, um, link up with me. Let me know what it's like in your neck of the woods, and who knows? Maybe one of these days we can travel there and do a show from your area. We definitely want to do that. Hey, RL, how are you? And my mom, Rigo, popped in, but Rigo didn't leave a message. He just said, just hit enter on there. I guess I don't know. So, yeah, let's talk about it a little bit more. Let's get to know each other's neighborhoods and see what we can do. And another thing is definitely check out some of the online courses that they have. There are a lot of online courses out there. You guys could go to some of them and just you're home. You're sitting at home right now. You're watching TV. Take one of the free online courses. It helps to build a skill that you might not have had, or even if you have it, sharpen that skill a little bit. It's just like a knife. You have to keep sharpening that knife. Butchers sharpen their knife all the time because it's their tool. Your skill is your tool. You need to sharpen that skill. All right. All right. So right now it's 12:47. So it's about time for me to head out of here. Not time to get back to work yet, but oh, Paula was asking what's the topic. We don't really have a topic today, Paula. We're just talking about pretty much just letting people in your life know that you appreciate them because they're not tomorrow's not promised. And I was talking to Mark a little bit, so you can go back and watch the show. It was a pretty interesting conversation that we had with Mark, you know. So it's I'm gonna jump off now, but we can definitely talk about this a little bit later. And if there's anything else that you guys want to talk about, let me know. Let's make this happen, okay? Yeah, Freestyle Friday. There you go. I like that. Freestyle Friday. That's what we're gonna call it from now on. Freestyle Friday. Yes, I like that. All right, Freestyle Friday. So from now on, that's what it's gonna be called. You guys can also go on the website on lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com, and you can see all of the people that are coming up for the week, because that's now I have them all on there. They're not posted yet. You'll see them posted after the show. But you go to lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com, and in about 5 minutes you'll be able to see all of the people we have coming up next week. Next week we have, like I said, we have like 9 or 10 people. Oh, we have Barrington Irvin. Barrington Irvin was the youngest person to fly around the world solo. This was back in 2007. So we give you know we want to talk to him and find out what it was like flying around the world. And now he has something called the Flying Classroom, where he takes things from everywhere that he's been and he put it together for these kids so that he could teach them what it's like in other places of the world. It's awesome, I'm telling you. So Barrington Irvin is going to be on next week. We have Ron Sanderson, the author about autism. He has a ton of books about the subject. He's one of the experts, one of the leading people in the subject. We have, you know, we have a whole bunch of people coming up. Go to the website, go to Lunchtime Talk with Steve, and you'll be able to see some of the things that we have coming up next week. We are also working on getting Kavina right here. You see her there. She's going to be one of our guest hosts as well. So we're going to have her on here. We're going to chit chat with her, find out what's going on in her life. And hey, dude, it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I'm telling you, you guys are going to love this. All right. Um, yep. Next week will be amazing. I'm telling you. If you can't watch it live, catch it on the replay, definitely. And like I said, if you guys comment on the replay, I still watch all those. I still go through all those on the replay. And just, I don't know. I just I go through all the comments on the replay, and I comment on them. I reach out to people. I appreciate the topics that you send me. So if you have any more topics, send them in. Let me know. And on Fridays, we're just gonna freestyle it. You know how we do. All right, people. Again, it's time for me to yep. Kavina, she's gonna be on there. And we might have her on more than once, depends on how she likes it. It would be up to her. But I'll talk to you guys later. As always, it's been a pleasure. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. You are your brother's keeper. All right. And I always tell you guys, look in on someone. If you haven't heard from them in a while, give them a call, shoot them a text, whatever. If you know that they don't have a vehicle and you want to, and they need to get to the food line that we have going around all over the United States, take them, pick them up, give them a ride. I mean, it's it's not that hard. I mean, it's like just go ahead and do it. All right, you have to do for the next person because one day you're going to need someone to do for you. All right. Yeah, the music on Fridays. That's one thing I was looking at. I'm actually putting together a promo because I want local artists or just unpublished artists, I should say, to send me their information, to send me their video or their song, so that we can play it. The reason why I say that is why I say unpublished is because if it's something that is already mainstream, then Facebook is going to cut me off because it's mainstream. So if you're sampling someone's beat, it's probably not going to work because Facebook is gonna notice that you sampled that beat and they're going to cut it off. So please, if you guys have any kind of original content, original beat, original music, all that stuff, send it in. Let's let's get you out here. Let's get you some publicity. But we can't do it if it's something that you sample, like you're singing over Frankie Beverly's song or something. If you're singing over the beat, if that's the original beat, Facebook is gonna cut me off, and I'm not gonna put it on there. Oh, make it clean too. Make it clean. We don't need all the rest of that stuff. If you can't play it for your grandmother, don't put it on. Don't send it. Don't send it. Then again, I shouldn't say that because some of the grandmothers listen to all kinds of music. But the thing is, if you can't play it in church or at the church picnic, don't send it. Let's say it like that. All right. If you can't play it at the church picnic, don't send it. But let's make this happen. Um, let's see. I like that very much. All the artists who performed at my last event could send their music. Yes, make sure that you have them send in their music. All the people who perform at your last event, have them email me. All right, guys. Let's get ready to head out of here. You guys have a great weekend. If you're living in Florida, we got that disturbance outside, so be careful. It's going to be wet. It's going to be raining for the next couple weeks, the next couple days. Be very, very careful. I just can't say it enough. Take care of each other. Take care of each other. We're losing too many good people, too many good friends and relatives. Every time I turn around, I'm hearing that someone lost someone or I'm losing someone close or something. Please be safe, people. Look out for each other. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Peace. Oh, I gotta play my music going out too. Yeah. My brother actually this beat was actually done by my brother Ryan. So he created my theme for me. So this is actually pretty good. I enjoy the beat, the theme. Ryan, thanks again, man. I appreciate it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Peace.